Okay, so we're staying on.
Yeah, staying on. I want to just... I think people want to see everything. I don't know. I just want to show you. My brain is just popping, going, doing. We don't have an agenda of a tiny home to walk you through. I'm going to show you a bunch of them, but I just wanted to show you. You guys see this right here? Okay. Look at that. Isn't that delicious? Yellow.
That's
a church biggies, right?
Oh, yes.
For the guys, we bought them from a church.
A bunch of sugar.
Look at this.
Oreo balls, which those are massive.
Whoa.
Those are cakes. Those are Oreo ball cakes or
All right.
something.
These are...
Lemon
look
bunk
at that.
cakes, lemon.
Stop. Okay. Everybody, I'm going to tell you how strong I am. You know how strong I am, Amanda?
How strong are you?
I'm not going to eat none of that.
Okay.
You believe me?
No.
Yep. I'm
Okay.
here. We get out here. We're making everybody nervous. So,
Who's nervous?
So, as everybody knew, a week or so ago, I went and got stem cell in my joints, my back, and my knees, and everything. One thing that destroys your joints is sugar. And I've completely 1,000,000% cutting sugar out. Not only just sweets, but you got to look at what you're adding to your foods and stuff. I just want to tell you that's kind of temptation you got around here.
Yeah.
There's Mr. Rodriguez. But think, and I'm throwing stuff out here about my life, about Amanda and the business and all that stuff. But if you're, you know, I know everybody fights for that stuff and it's hard, but I'm going to walk past them and I ain't eating them.
I'm not either.
Nope. It is, it is finally done. And, man, years ago, that's all I did was eat. God, when I get on a road trip, oh, it was mostly
everybody
sugar
does that.
and carbs,
Everybody
man, the whole
does
thing.
it. There's not a person that doesn't do
and
what
it's
we're
so
talking about.
Addictive.
It is.
And,
it's in everything. It's in bread, sugars, and everything.
Everything, guys. So anyway, I'm on a quest. I'll keep you guys posted how I do and go from there.
Okay.
All right, let me show what I got to change in here.
Okay. Let me put my, and also look, subscribe. This is the lady, she sent us an email, and I can't remember her name, but she sent this umbrella to us. So, but subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe.
Please subscribe. We got to get another house away so we can make 100,000 people.
Okay. So
All right.
that is a queen. Okay.
That's a queen.
Yeah. I thought it was a fool for some reason.
I don't know what. It's a queen, and we don't. Look, I got had my boots up on my bed.
Oh, I see that.
But if we had a twin, I mean, we'd be back here.
Now, this is one of the things that, you know, that we were talking to them about the Incred-I-Box here with the homeless, but you can put bunks if you needed to.
Easily.
So you could
bunks right here.
Because one of the interesting things that she talked about was that they do have homeless that is consistent homeless all the time.
Yeah.
But their biggest issue, though, was people in and out. They needed temporary housing for 1 or 2 days, or for 4 days, or for 5 days. So people would be going in and out of the Incred-I-Box often.
I get him in here.
You got him. He's got to come on, buddy. Come on, we're working.
He's knocking.
We're working.
Yeah, so it could be a transient.
It's like a transition kind of housing is what she would. That's the way I understood it.
Well, now, if you guys wanted to, these windows are 76 inches off the floor, so the top of that window. You can put a nice loft over there if you wanted to. I don't want that because it just adds to the cost, to the time, and it can be added to the house.
You can put a wood.
Oh, yeah.
So whatever you want to add to.
What you do is you glue and screw a ledger.
Glue and
right?
screw. Okay.
A ledger to that. And then you can put your boards over it. Now, if you keep coming further out, you're going to have some floor joists underneath it.
Right.
But we use a 2x6, or you can even, well, no, you can't use our panels because panels we use.
Yeah, they're not available.
But you can build you a wood loft if you wanted more storage.
Nice.
I think Bart talked about having his boy up there. You know, I don't know, that's pretty close.
Is Bart thinking about buying one?
Yeah.
Is he?
A lot of guys here are wanting one.
Oh my God, why wouldn't you?
I know.
You know? Great.
Yep. So.
Okay, so
All right, so what I wanted to do.
Love this idea.
Yeah. Now, mine's different. We're putting the water heaters right here where my fridge is, right? And we're putting the fridge on top of here.
Okay.
So, somebody said, hey, could you put the water heater out on the tongue? Well, of course, you can do anything, but it adds more time, more money, and everything to it, in waterproofing and da-da-da.
Because we've only got it at 20,000.
20 grand. I want to stay at 20 grand.
Right.
So, you know, since we did the 20 grand, we've added that line set in here for a heating and air system. We added a drain and a water line over here for a sink.
And you didn't raise the price.
And didn't ask for nothing more. And we put that in. We've also made it solar adaptable.
I know.
And that meant more wiring out front with a junction box that if you guys want the solar package we have, we just set it in place, plug it, and done.
Right.
You can make this off grid. We've also got a plug here for your toilet if you want to go with the compost toilet. So you got compost.
So all of that got added.
And we got a gutter out there and you can collect your rainwater. So you can have water, sewer, your toilet, and we got the power, and you can put, you know, we can plug this, make it solar powered.
Okay.
What we're going to do is with electric water heater. An electric water heater can be for solar. You don't have to go tankless.
Oh, okay.
All right? Because it can trickle on all day, and during the day it's fine, and then at night you can shut it off and you've got hot water.
Okay.
Right? So it's not going to hurt it. It's a little bit draining on it, but I've used it on a solar.
Okay.
But we're going to take our water heater that's going to be about 30 inches tall. That's with our water lines and everything.
30 inches tall.
So we're going to take that. We're going to take that water heater, and I'm going to measure down 30 inches from the ceiling, right?
Yes.
And I'm going to put that shelf right here, right across here, and I'm putting the water heater up top.
Love that. Because this is what I brought up to Randy, and Randy had already been thinking about it anyway, because the water heater is just a necessary evil.
Gotta
it's like
have it.
you gotta have
Nobody
it.
thinks about it.
And people were talking about, I had brought it up to him the other night, and I said, hey, so a lady had mentioned, is there any way to put it out on a tongue box? Well, that's just too expensive, too much work for the price, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So I'll build a floor. We can build either a box or leave this end open to it so you can get to it. But we're gonna build a platform, put it up top, and if you want a tall fridge, like you want a probably in this door actually is moved over 6 inches.
Okay.
So this trim is looks better than mine. It moves over, so it gives you enough room for a bigger fridge. You can get a full fridge probably.
Very nice.
You get an apartment style. So this will give you probably, let's see, 30, 60. You're going to have about 12 inches between, the 60,
fridge and the
yeah,
bottom
60
of the
is
water
90.
heater?
Yeah, you'll have about 10 or 12 inches.
So you could put a
drawer
at the bottom.
Underneath your fridge.
To raise up your fridge.
You got it.
Okay.
So you have a drawer, you can put your fridge, water heater. I mean,
100% I'd do that.
Killer.
Yes.
And I need to put my curtain up here so you guys see what that looks like. But
we
Amanda will be doing that
Yeah.
on the ones you decorate, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So that's our new design. We are going to put our
Love
water
that.
heaters. We're gonna show a couple. We got three out here we're putting together.
Okay.
And we're gonna put it up here to see what it looks like.
I'm so excited.
And the engineering and steps of we got to get it up there now, and instead of on the floor, because we have water lines coming up ready to plumb it here.
Right.
So what I'm probably going to do is take our water lines inside this door jamb we got here. I'm going to run them up inside here and shoot them out to the side.
Okay.
Hook it up that we don't see the water lines, you don't see anything, and I think it'll be good.
Well, now, one of the things, too, I'm super glad about that, but somebody had brought up that the storage is shorter now.
Only on that one.
Just on that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
When we made the walls, the guys made them, they're used to building them 78 inches and 80 inches and all that stuff, right?
So just the one, our...
And so what we've done also, we've done a couple things. All right, this shower, they come with these long legs. So we cut 3 inches off the shower and sat this one down.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They didn't do that on that one.
I see.
So they made it taller. They were used to the taller showers and all that.
See.
So what we're doing, either we're going to keep cutting the 3 inches off, and I didn't want that because of the debris, the cutting the fiberglass. I don't like just the technique of doing that. It's a nasty job.
Yeah.
So if we could leave it tall, the only thing we may do, and I don't know if I'll take this much of a change on it, is raise that end wall up a little bit.
Okay.
So it gives more room up in here and we can play with it. See, it's all about speed and efficiency.
It absolutely is.
So if we can either cut that off or make the wall taller, what we do is when we build these walls, a lot of times it might be a full panel, but we got 8 feet. We're just got to cut 2 inches off.
Right.
Well, now we're saying, let's just keep the 2 inches, make it 8'2", right?
Right.
And then if it back here, if it's 9 foot, it doesn't have that much of a slope, but we gain 2 inches height in here.
Okay.
So all those little things we're tweaking as we go.
Right.
And we don't have to change really our assembly line. We don't have to change anything. And it may help us to we're more efficient when we put our showers in.
Excellent.
Okay.
I love that.
So,
now, how has it been? And I know it's not been super hot yet because it's been really nice. It's going to be 80s this week.
Yeah.
Just lower 80s. But have you used the AC yet?
Yes.
And it works good?
That's a terrible place to put your AC.
Yes.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, it hits this wall and it
doesn't
stays
come
in
out.
here, and then it slowly works its way in.
No good.
So it's not a good spot. Where I wanted
Where can they put
was
it?
right there, and I've got a plug in our new homes now. So I'm going to come out of my light. I got a hot that runs up here, and I'm going to put a plug for myself. I'm putting my air conditioner right there.
Okay, there you go.
Now, and if you wanted a mini split, you can buy a mini split and mount it right there.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
so,
the line set is already in there.
line set's inside. Mine's not. I don't have mine yet
That
either.
was added, no extra cost.
Right.
Okay.
So you can put a mini split out there, done, and now you got heat and cool. You don't have to worry about it again. Just use a thermostat.
I'm loving the changes. I love that. So the one that's out here, no, I'm sorry, that's the 12 by 20. So is there time to make those changes in the one that's already inside?
Yes. We're making it right now.
Oh my God, that's great.
Right now, I'm gonna put it out there and
great.
Yeah, I think that'll be and you know what too, Amanda? Sometimes people can tweak these, all right?
Yeah.
So if your water heater's out of your way, you still got all your storage, you got your water heater. Now you're kind of free to do what you want with this space. Yeah. I've had somebody say, you know what? I'm gonna put a fridge over there.
I've heard that.
Okay, so let's say you want a closet.
They're gonna put a fridge right there.
So now you got a wardrobe closet. Now you got a whole closet underneath your water heater.
Right.
You could, this panel box is not going there. Okay, we've moved it.
Where's it going?
Well, you know what? I just thought about it. We just put the panel box on the side of that water heater panel.
Oh, did you?
So I have to contend with that. I've got to go out there and think about what we're going to do with that.
To put the panel box.
Yeah, the panel box. But
now, are the RV panel boxes working out?
Yes, they're awesome. They're working good. Now, if you wanted a fridge under here, you can see it would stick out a little bit further. This doesn't stick out like 19 inches.
No.
You could put a refrigerator here. Right. You could cut this off if you wanted to.
True.
And put a tall fridge. Yeah, a taller fridge.
And
especially if you've got
have a wardrobe right here.
Especially if you have a twin size bed.
True.
Now, if you do a full-size bed, that's going to come back here even a little bit more, But that's what some people have thought about doing is putting a fridge here because your panel box won't be there anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Love.
I know.
Okay, good. That's great changes. I love that because there's no way to know everything, every little thing about it. Doing the first one, you getting the prototype kind of thing, it's great the way it is, but to just tweak it like that is just, oh my God, it's fantastic. There's
so many cool things I know people are going to... If I just had time to play around in here, I'd come up with a million ideas.
Oh, another question that I had, I'm sorry, because me and Jason were talking about this the other night. How are these shelves affixed and how are they not falling? Like, did you have to put something in there? How'd you put them to the wall?
Well, you used
glue. Okay, so that's what.
You know what I used? Actually, you can see it. Look here, got my pajamas. Look here, see that's wood glue.
You just use wood glue.
Yeah, just squirt it out the back. I put wood glue on there,
then
then I put a couple screws.
Okay.
Now the panels are about 2 inches thick, right? And then this wood was here about an inch. So what you don't need long screws. Just enough to go into that metal.
Okay.
And it sucked the glue on there, and you're done. So we use glue behind.
The glue on there.
Look at the weight I got on it.
I know. Well, that's what I was just looking at, and I was like, well, wait a second. How do you have those affixed to there? And that's right. You put glue. I forgot.
This one here, I used a ton of glue. I just glued it, and I screwed a couple screws and be done.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, and then if you wanted to, you could put a shelf here.
Over what, an inch and a half, inch?
Screws?
Yeah.
Depending on the wood you're fastening, it just has to go into the metal.
That's right, I forgot.
A little bit into the metal.
Okay, and of course you've got all these little attachments, the magnets,
yeah,
really
you got
strong
me these magnets. You know, you can hang a towel over these things or whatever. Hey, one thing about a closet And I know people are saying, oh, I do this, I do that, which is great. I want everybody to come up with these ideas. But if your water heater's up, you want to put a fridge here.
Yes.
Then you think, okay, I need wardrobe, right? You can put it under your bed.
You can put it under your bed, correct.
Now, if your bed was elevated just a little bit, this bed's pretty high. But look at the space that I'm not using any of my space under there right now.
You get those flat, the rolling containers.
Yeah.
They're perfect.
You can pull them out and put all your clothes underneath there. I haven't got to that point yet. I'm using that up there. But that's really where you can have your wardrobe is there. If you got a nice fridge.
And too, with a tiny house, and specifically an Incred-I-Box, you're not moving into a real house, like a regular house.
No, you got to work with it.
So you can't take every living, loving thing that you own in the world unless you're minimal. I will still brag on Pam and her husband Heath. Unbelievable that they minimized. They went so minimal. I've never seen anybody really do it.
I mean, like one pair of shoes each or something.
Literally. I mean, we're talking they minimized, and they were in an 8x16.
I mean, I've got
RJO.
Yeah, I've got my work boots here, and I've got to thin them out.
Randy has way more stuff than what they had.
Yeah.
I mean, they went.
I got all that wood, all that clothes up there, and really, I don't even bring them down. I usually go through most of my clothes that I laundry a bunch, and those are just really leftovers that I had.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of space in here. Another thing. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
This is exciting, isn't it?
It's very exciting. Well, it brought up something else that I thought of. I'll forget. Will you forget yours?
Yep. Nope.
Me. You.
Go.
You. Me. Okay.
You go.
Okay. Washer and dryer. What can be an option for people? There was one lady, she said, the only thing holding me back is a washer and dryer. She said, I do not want to go to the laundromat. What can she do?
I know.
Can you put it in your shed? I mean, that was my...
Well, of course. I mean...
But how do you do that? You're living here. How do you put a washer dryer in your shed? What do we do? 6x6 sheds?
I mean, anybody, you can do that. You're not talking about putting it in here then.
No. I don't see an option for in here. Other than right there. But it has to be.
And you take your water line. You take your water line, and you can hire a plumber to run the water line in the drain.
Combo washer dryer.
Put a combo washer dryer.
But now, if you're wanting a stackable, anything like that, it has to be outside.
Yeah, I mean that's 75 inches tall.
That's good.
It may go right here, but then you got to have a fridge.
Right.
I mean you're starting to stack and pack a lot in a little bitty house.
Exactly. But that is an option. It's an option. Okay, good. Fine, well.
Gosh, I'm trying to think. I mean, if you put one here above your toilet right here, then it'd stick out too far.
No.
It'd stick out too far.
Okay, yeah.
But, that stuff DIY would have to do. Now, on the floor of the new ones, I got a drain and 2 water lines right there.
Yeah.
All right?
That was extra that you added.
I did. But, if you want a washer and dryer out on the tongue box.
Oh. You could do that from there.
You could take, this won't be here, this isn't being here next time. So this light switch is over here now.
Yes.
So when you walk in, I've got a board that runs up and the light's right here and here, right? If you wanted a tongue box, you could come right here, cut this out.
Okay.
And that's your washer and dryer right there.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
And you could take that water line and drain line and plumb it out in your tongue box for a washer and dryer.
Okay.
And this could be cut out, and you would see the front of your washer and dryer right there. And it'd be out on your tongue.
Another option.
We can do that, but not for 20 grand.
No.
And not on an assembly line that we've got it rolling.
We're not going to add that on. We're not doing that. We can't do that.
But it's a great DIY.
But it can be done.
It's perfect. And see, I would love to see people take that on.
Yes.
Because that water line and everything's right there. You come in 90 out. You're in a floor system that's outside.
Yeah.
And you come outside and build your washer box. I'm going to tell you something. A homeowner can do that. If you just think about it.
Yeah.
You add to your water lines, add to your drain line. You got hot and cold and you got a drain.
There you go.
Okay. Your electrical, you can probably tap, it's only a 110. All right. You could take your cord and plug it up to one of these right here. We don't have a separate home run, but you do have an electrical cord out there that is for your mini split.
Oh, good.
So you could take it off of your mini split and run your electricity.
So can you have a mini split and a washer and dryer out there?
No. Well,
you can't.
now you got a tongue box, and then you got your compressor sitting on your tongue box.
Oh my
Oh my God, man, this ain't.
I know it's piling up, but if it's that important to you, if that's something that you absolutely have to have, just know that that's an option.
If you want a mini split, then I would take the line set that's underneath the house.
Yeah.
I'd bend it and add to it and put it in the back.
Let me tell you what these single ladies need to start doing, okay? If you're into men, which, listen, it's minimizing, okay? It's dwindling away. But while some women are still interested in some men, we need to start thinking a little bit different. I'm in my 50s now, right? So I'm about to be 52. So when I think about dating somebody, I think about, can they work on a car? Can they work? Are they an electrician?
No, you don't.
I do. Just saying.
God.
No, I'm not dating, so it doesn't matter. But I'm just saying, why not date smart, okay?
I want a skilled tradesman.
So I want a skilled tradesman as a boyfriend. There's plenty of them. Come on. I'm just saying.
That's true.
While women still like men, because believe me, that's been a mystery anyway. I'm just saying.
Figure it out.
That's right. Exactly.
God. But that's, the carpentry we do here.
Yeah.
It's not, to do that is not physically hard. Like a woman can do that. And we've trained a ton of ladies to work on their homes.
Mm-hmm. The only thing I think about with this is such a new material to build with.
I know.
Like the guys were intimidated by it. They may not be now, but some of them still that have not done it don't want to work on it. And they don't even want to learn it because it's so comfortable and easy to do what they've already known or what they've done.
People are just scared of change.
They're scared of change.
But when somebody has never been into carpentry and they want to get into these, it's you don't have that. They just deal with what they have.
Exactly.
So
there's so many times, just like starting the business, it's like you had to do with what you had.
Yeah.
So there was things that weren't comfortable. There was materials that you used. I mean, all of the first few houses had some type, if not all, used materials.
All of it, yeah. But I like working with that and dealing with it. And so the reason, another concept, and this is just part of what we do here at Incredible Tiny Homes, but offering this type of home, I like that it includes a DIY. I like that it includes that we're not doing it all for you.
Right.
That you can add to it. You can add the mini split. We're helping you out with it. You can add that washer and dryer. That's a great idea to cut that hole out and put it on the tongue. Build you a floor out there and build a box.
Build a box.
A doghouse.
That's right.
You can even buy a doghouse.
An
igloo doghouse. One of the igloos, shove it under and cut a hole on it.
I know, exactly.
Done.
Even me, I do not like to build nothing. I don't like to do all that kind of stuff.
Right.
If I had to, I would. I could figure it out. I'd get on YouTube and I would figure it out.
Yep.
I really would.
Now, real simple, and I know this is crazy, and I'm going to end the video with this, but that panel box is electricity, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We've got it pulled over here, and we got to contend with it if we raise a water heater up, but that's where all your electricity is. And let's say you wanted to put a a washer and dryer out there, and you had no electricity to it.
Right.
All right. Either you got to get electricity to that area. In that panel box, the wires are going straight down, right? You can actually take that and look behind that panel box, turn all your power off, right? And if you wanted to add a wire from there to there, it's literally just going outside, drilling straight down, and adding a wire and coming back up. It's just a loop. It's like an extension cord.
Okay.
You can have an electrician help you hook it up. Sure. If you hired somebody just to do that electrical part of it, the concept of it is very simple. You guys got to think. It's just a plug.
Yeah.
And getting electricity to that plug.
Yeah.
We've got an outside plug. I've seen people just plug it in and plug it out and run the cord on the outside of the house. It's your home.
It's just that whenever you do something like that, if you was to do a washer and dryer outside, it has to be an insulated some type of something, correct?
But if they cut it out right here, the warmth of this
is going to be fine.
Warm it, insulate so if you get an igloo doghouse and it's insulated, mount it on the outside, cut a hole.
True.
Put your water and power is right there.
That's right.
And you're done.
That's right.
So, anyway,
great ideas.
Great. Hey, everybody, thank you for tuning in, watching. Great ideas. I know we're going to show you more. Maybe do another video later today,
right?
And show you some more stuff. What's going on the assembly line and what's going on
because we're
out in the big
almost done.
building.
One of the things that we probably will do an update on is the 10x20s. We're literally the last ones are on the floor.
Yeah, I need to get my head wrapped around and see what's going on out there.
Yep.
And we got
of the special.
Oh, of the special.
Of the special, the end of the 10x20s is on the floor. Yep. It's been long, but it's been exciting.
I mean, we got two separate crews. We got men working in there. We got men in the assembly line, and we're just going at it. Yeah. I know it's dinner time right now. I think everybody wants to lunch.
I bet it is. Yeah. Okay. But we'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, subscribe, thumbs up, comment. Please send them in.
Share.
We're still trying to grow on our website and our YouTube channel. So please, we need subscribers. We want to just kill it out here, right? And tell the world who we are.
That's right. And we're about to give this house away. So the house is being built, the giveaway house.
I went over today with and I don't want to show that giveaway house because it's going to be really unique.
Yeah.
All right, but we do have the giveaway house and it's way more than we thought.
Way more.
I'm adding a lot of stuff to that giveaway house because it's actually, I wanted to show what we can do.
Yeah, that's right.
So whoever gets that thing is going to be
And we are still trying. I'm going to call them today, YouTube, and try to figure out how we need to draw out the name because they've took away our automatic circulating and pull out a name. They took all that stuff away. So we are still trying to figure it out. So, but we'll be doing that giveaway as soon as we get it figured out.
When we get this figured out, who knows what we'll do for another 100,000?
Who knows? I'm telling you what. That's like I said the other day. It's like you ain't gonna be waiting to 100,000. It's just not.
Yeah.
We got too much going on and too much that we like to do, and we like to keep everybody interacting and giving away and want you to benefit and see what we're doing. So.
And this week we'll have our 12x20 that we'll show you.
Yes.
We're on it right now, cutting the windows out, getting it set up, and
the 8x16 Incred-I-Box is headed back. It's probably already back over to my house.
Yep.
I'm going to decorate it. We're going to do a full, proper, like an official tour, video and tour and stuff like that, and take pictures and get it all posted.
Good.
Instagram and also.
God, a lot
it's coming.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it. Subscribe if you will. Thumbs up, comment. We'd love to see your comments. And Wednesday's our answer, so we'll answer all your comments on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And that'll be a secret location where we're going to be this Wednesday.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
Have a great day, guys. Bye.
Bye.